Hey Ross World, my money makes money. Let's really talk about the saving and investing tip. I'm getting some questions about what's a good mix, when do I start, how do I allocate the percentages for savings and also investing. So here it is. If you are in debt with those credit cards, you don't have a really good plan, whether you're paying off your credit cards at the end of 30 days, or maybe you have $20,000 in debt from credit, or maybe $10,000. First, I really want you to tweak paying down your debt. Now, a lot of people don't believe that you should invest while you're trying to pay down debt. I believe that you can do both. I believe that you can be a hybrid. I believe that you can do both things simultaneously at the same time. So what does that mean? That means if you have a good mix for people who do not have debt or they have managed debt, maybe a car, maybe a house, and maybe they're using their credit card to pay off their bills just to keep their credit utilization high and also showing creditors they know how to use their credit. 15% they're saving and 5% they are investing. Now, if you have a lot of credit card debt or personal loan debt, you may want to decrease those numbers to allocate those percentages, that dollar amount, to pay down that debt. That means if you're saving 15% of your paycheck a year, then you might want to go down to maybe 10% or even 5%. So that way you're still saving, but you're also aggressively tackling your debt. You want to pay it down as quickly as possible because every day that you have debt, interest rates are piling up and hurting your bank account. But the faster you pay it off, the less money that you pay off in the end. Like a lot of people, you have car loans. If you will go into your own bank or maybe even online, they have a payoff calculator, and you calculate that, it always gives you a less amount because it's not counting what? Interest. The cumulative interest that you will occur each and every day that you have that car, each and day that you have that car loan. So understand that debt is a very important part of you losing wealth and you're not really making any money. You're actually losing money every single day. But I tell you this, once that debt is paid off, and I'm not talking about car loan because I say car loan and a house mortgage, those are what I call manageable debt. You're always going to have those. That's what people usually say. You're always going to have that now. There's a lot of you out there that's doing great. Your car is paid off, your house is almost paid off, or your house is paid off. But we're talking about those guys out there, those guys and girls who have personal loans, maybe $5,000, $10,000 loans, or high debt credit cards. And don't forget those credit card variable interest rates. They go from anywhere from 10% to 35%. So you really have to aggressively attack those. Once you get those things in order, 15% savings a year and 5% investing. Now, once you get to that optimal, I always talk about that 3, 6, 9, and 12. You hear me say it 1,000 times. That's of all your bills, taxes and fees. If you were to lose your job, get injured, take off, whatever, you have enough money in your savings account to cover all your bills for 3 months, 6, 9, and 12. Now, optimal being 6 months, excellent being 12 months. 15% a year. But once you get to that amount, I want you to slowly allocate and increase your investing that was at 5% up to about 10%, even 12%, and lower your savings amount because of what? And we talked about it before. I'm setting these videos out. Inflation, okay? Inflation, because you're going to lose your purchasing power. You're going to lose your buying power when you have so much in savings, but the amount that you have in investing is not offsetting. It's not raising your purchasing power by the amount of percentages that you will be gaining in an investment account. The amount of money that you will be obtaining in an investment account. So understand that debt is first. You want to pay down those people you owe. You want to pay down that interest rates. You want to get rid of those high interest credit cards and those high interest loans. There's no doubt about it. But once that happens, tweak your interest rates. Once that happens, tweak the amount of money that you're allocating to your savings until you get at least 6 months. Now, 3, 6, 9, you at least want to have 3. Optimal is 6. 9 is good, 12 is excellent. But we're always going to shoot for that mid mark. We're going to shoot for 6 for being optimal, okay? Optimal. That's everything. Groceries, cell phone bill, car, gas, any bill that you pay a month, that money needs to be in a savings account in order to protect you from future endeavors, from future fiascos, from future volatile situations, for emergencies, etc., etc., etc. So understand that. But once that does happen, I need you to raise it up. I need you to up the ante on your investing to offset inflation and increase your purchasing power, or at least level it off. And that is the perfect mix, in my opinion, for savings and investing while at the same time offsetting inflation. So get rid of that debt, increase your savings until that point, then increase your investing, then you will be on your way to living a carefree life, especially when it comes to finances. Don't you just hate owning a motherfucker? This is Ross World. I'm out.